Welcome to the Scuba Made YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome back, and it's a new video. This time I'm going to be trying to put this turbo back together. It's my HKS GT2835 and it's a dual ball bearing turbo, and I'm going to be putting back the ball bearing housing and reassembling the turbo. Now the reason for actually doing this is because I've upgraded the turbo, or I'm in the process of upgrading the turbo to this slightly bigger billet compressor wheel, and I did have to get the housing machined out here just a little to make it fit, because it was a fair bit bigger than the old wheel. Yeah, so as you can see, that was the old wheel, so it's considerably bigger. Like if we put them flat there like that, it's certainly bigger. And there was a good reason for me wanting to upgrade the wheel, because look at how the old wheel was. That is pretty buggered if you ask me. So I got this nice new billet wheel, slightly bigger, and yeah, we'll just have to, like I'll show you there, that's how much more I had to get machined out. So let's go. So, okay, when I disassembled the turbo, I had to disassemble it to machine this out, obviously. So I didn't pull this out completely, and I probably won't. I don't think I need to. And I'm just gonna reassemble it. So we'll be putting this bit in with the ball bearings in the back there. Now I will be using a piece of tape, and what the tape will do, it'll hold the bearings in place while I put them into the little cage here, which is, it's plastic, like Garrett, it's a Garrett core. Garrett uses plastic cages for their bearings, so they must be good. So yeah, I'm reusing the plastic. And what we're going to want to do is just basically stick that on there, like stick that on there. I try and only sort of get it on about halfway, because we want to pull this tape off. It's just going to hold the ball bearings. Make sure these are nice and clean, because we don't want any dust in there. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky, but can be done. So then, like that. Okay. Alright, so now the ball bearings are in place, and you want to leave this bit to grab onto, because see that's in place now. What we're going to want to do is put some grease on here. Oh, not on my hand. Bit of grease in there, and then just pop it in here and just push it in as you kind of work the tape off, because with all that grease there, the tape will just sort of pop off now. Okay, there it is. So make sure all the tape is off. Ready? We're just going to pop that in. Right, do it on the table. A bit of force is used here. There we go. There we go. Okay, it pops in. And there we have it. The bearing cage is assembled. Spray some grease in there. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a little blow with the air gun. Make sure there's absolutely no dust and anything in there. because we want this to be as clean as possible. Okay, now that that's all done, it's time to go and put this together. So we're gonna want this thing to go in there, and then we're just gonna want to take this, make sure the heat shield's on, and put that in there. And what we're going to try and do is press this in there. Now I haven't got a press, so I'm just going to be using my bench vise. I've done it before and it sort of works. It's a bit dodgy, but we'll give it a go. Just before we go too much further, just want to put this dowel pin in, so we got to make sure that we got that lined up there. Hang on, get all that. We got to have that hole lined up from the bearing housing, the bearing cage. It needs to be lined up in there. And then we're going to just drop this in, and then we're just going to want to tap it in there. Feels like it's in there. And while we're here, I'm just going to blow these out. And then put this O-ring in to seal it up around the front there. This is underneath the compressor wheel. Okay, that goes in there. And then we're going to want to put this in. So I'll just line it up how it was before. I can see by those pointy bits there and there that this bit went there. So this bit went down the bottom. And then the other bits went up like that. I might actually put some grease on this. What I'm going to be trying to do here is get that front ring to go on. So okay, that looks pretty right. Oh, there we go. Got the holes lined up. So from here, I'm just going to want to put a bit of Loctite on these things, so we don't want these coming out. Alright, let's pop them in, tighten them up. Alright, let's get them nice and tight. Alrighty, let's go and press this thing on in the vise. I'm just going to be using all these nuts to press it on. Okay, that's starting to look like it's done. Let's just spray some grease in there. Spray some grease in there. Let's take it out of the vise. I'm pretty happy with that. So now let's pop on. We got to put this on. We may as well do that now. Pop that on there. Put it on there. Now let's put this wheel on. I probably will need to get this balanced because it's not balanced, but I'll probably put it on the car and try it first. Okay, let's just add a nut in. Okay, that's pretty tight. Not much play. Feels like a new turbo. That's beautiful. I'll put this on in a moment, I suppose. Okay, got my little 8mm, and I'm just going to pretend like I'm just holding the exhaust wheel with a rag. I'm just going to pretend like I've gonna pull it off. So tighten it that way. It's on there pretty tight. Happy with that. Alright, let's pop her in here and see what she looks like. There we go. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Alright, I'll probably put this thing on my car just to see that it works and wants to make boost and everything, and then I might get it balanced. We'll see. I don't even know, I might just run it and risk it. I'm a bit dodgy like that, but anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Obviously it's a backyard job because I don't even have a proper press, and I'm open to any input if you think I missed something. Or to be honest, this is only about the third turbo I've ever pulled apart and put back together, so I'm still quite new to it all and learning. So, but I'm enjoying playing with these things, and if this works, I'm going to be extremely happy. I'm kind of hoping it does. Like, it sounds a lot better than the last one I put together, that's for sure. And the billet wheel, I've never used a billet wheel before, so yeah, I'll put this back on the CA and see if she makes boost. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll get rid of that noise. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Feel free to, like I said, leave a comment, throw us a like, and if you want to help me out, subscribe and wait for the next video. Thanks very much. See you next time.